boys. It's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, in this guy, Alphonso Davies, it's going to be interesting to see how opponents try to navigate their way around him. Someone...
Oh, that one's done no damage in the end.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Played into space. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Wriggles his way through.
Fernando Torres.
Quite wonderful. That is a gem. An absolute gem. The first significant strike. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Dembele. Big chance. And that's from behind for a goal kick.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them losing.
So, Silvash is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's intervened well there. Xavi Alonso. Ferran Torres. Nicely weighted ball. It's Dembele! Well taken goal. Again in a trice, and they are soaring. It was thrashing, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. He packs it with the same intensity and
Jadi alaannya itu
they'll get another break.
Cikur. Hei,
That defending is unapologetic.
jangan sudah nanyakan ke DPP atuh.
It had to be.
Ada keburu karolot.
This is Drogba.
Tenok.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Xavi Alonso, and Dijk deals with that comfortably. Strongly challenged there. Zubimendi. And Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's got Shevchenko! Now he's going to be first to this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And Dyk's getting this one clear.
There will be one minute added time.
Pass is intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change.
Please drink responsibly. Anyone
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So let's get the ball rolling.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Good determined running there, but not backed by the defence.
Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Bellingham knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well played. Xavi Alonso, and this is Drogba. Great vision. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Bellingham. Takes on his marker. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Kasih appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That is good alertness. Subimendi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bellingham. Rijkaard. And it's Cannavaro. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No way through. Oh, it's Dembele. Nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Oh, it's Dembele. And here's Ferran Torres.
Oh, great feat that. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
It's a little off target. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get away here? Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the ball's loose here.
Astagfirullah. Ela.
Substitutions taking place.
It's going to be another throw.
There will be 1 minute
Oh,
at
that's
a
well
time.
spotted. Back when it goes. And that will be it. Madrid were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Ah. Alim sok huapkeun. Udah dulu bang. Terus divisi dulu bang, lagi fokus. Sorry ya. Lagi ini dulu apa? Asah kemampuan dulu bang.
Choreography, the camaraderie, the fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero for so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his playing level. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he was quick to react. And Shevchenko. That's Drogba. Drogba. That's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And this is Shevchenko. Rijkaard. Bellingham. Now it's Ronaldinho. Shevchenko.
Madrid always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it's a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view.
Shevchenko! Boom, header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Maradona. Caceres. Caceres, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Xavi Alonso. Silves. He is one whose deliveries we all know about. Van Nistelrooy. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard. Waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And Shevchenko. Jorginho. And it's Maradona. Cafu. That's a cute ball. Well, that's well spotted. Scholes. And it's Xabi Alonso. Rijkaard. It's Ronaldinho. Knocks it out wide. And this is Shevchenko. And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Madrid have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Drogba. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Drogba clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Saliba, goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. And it's Xabi Alonso. Knocks it into space. Not offside that time. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
And this is Ronaldinho. Shapes to shoot! He's got it all! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They can do something out of nothing there. A few seconds is all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. Very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Well, when the goal gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. Lille really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a...
Goes for a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Lille restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Lille clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there.
It's Ronaldinho! And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid leading now.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's...
There's the shot! And there's the goal!
Serangan aja. Oh,
We thought they were done, but never say never. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
The most accurate pass. Neymar.
yeah.
The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Jamal Musiala, is one of the most talked about attacking talents. He can play centrally, or he can play any of the wide positions. He's got the ability to turn quickly, got real pace in his game to engage defenders and go past them. And he just has this knack of using those assets to create space for himself in that final third.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now, top space here. Scholes goes back to front. It's a pretty loose pass. Xabi Alonso making good progress. He is through here. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Xabi Alonso is offering a right smile there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Marquinhos tries to clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Good looking ball. Yes, the referee's given it. The most accurate pass. Either side yet able to find the net. And it's Xabi Alonso. It's a good spell of possession, this. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Looking for the run. Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot a goal! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
After 31 minutes is
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's had a shot! Terrific effort!
Udah.
Goal! Level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Manchester United restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He's there to retrieve it. João Neves.
Cajolu.
Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. Silvesh.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Neves. Scholes. Drogba. It's Xabi Alonso. The referee says that is that for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Aimed beyond the defence. Now there's a fine ball. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Totti, looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, that is good. Super takes a shot! And he's done it! That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Manchester United, after 56 minutes, number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Knocks it into space. Look at the space here. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? That's gone loose. Scholes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Musiala. Joe never decent chance! And that's a tiny finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then.
Shevchenko! Now, who's going to be first to this? Jumper's cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. That's a great ball here. Shevchenko finds himself offside.
Yang LF dulu jika keret alus jaringan. Mantap.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kajolu. Messi. Oh, red. Nice interception. Scholes. 75 minutes played. Now it's Drogba. And he's lost his man here. Shevchenko. It's out for a goal kick.
Goal kick, guys.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 22.
The manager could make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 17, John Evans. Coming on the field, number
And it's
21,
Guardiola.
Donadoni.
That's been cut out, well
Number 20,
played.
Pep Guardiola.
Ronaldinho. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get it through? That was great defending, so alert. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Scholes. Shevchenko. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Now it's Shevchenko.
4 added minutes has been
Drogba.
indicated.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. There will be 4 extra minutes. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
Just a quick announcement and an exciting
what do you
one
take
too.
away
We're
from it
about
all,
to
Jim?
announce today.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. It certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much underway now. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Allison. He's an excellent...
And the finish! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's been cut out. Well played. Rijkaard. From Xabi Alonso. Guendouzi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a goal kick. It's Guendouzi. Can see things, others simply cannot. That's an excellent interception. Big chance, corner.
Huh?
And we have our very first corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ronaldinho. Madrid are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Oh no, what has happened here? Lovely chance for a
Offside.
shot! Goal!
Anjir.
And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Permainan apa
The
ini
movement
guys?
so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Borussia Dortmund are...
He's having a shot!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A horrible blip. A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's a sharp pass. In with the challenge. Oh, good take in a good area. Stones. Right card.
Allah.
The referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way.
Madrid really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Sapete scegliere i vendere.
De Ligt calmly anticipates, and they win it back again. Romario, it's goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And here's Ronaldinho. And here's Ronaldinho. Silvestre did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cafu.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
This is Shevchenko. De Ligt,
Dit gaat
defending his
erop,
corner
Brandon.
stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Right, Shevchenko. Cafu. That's Stojkovic. Juve providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Madrid are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Puta ngoper.
And here's Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And smartly applies the finish! This time surely!
Ini ditelatin mau.
Substitution in progress.
Madrid are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Xavi Alonso. Ronaldinho. And this is Shevchenko. Cafu. And that looks a decent ball. Somewhat off target.
Substitutions taking place.
Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Looking tiny in possession here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pops it off it and wins back the ball. Added time is on,
Jadi delay
and
mo.
there goes the whistle. Madrid have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was
Kocak anjing.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, and N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of the game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Rijkaard gets cuts across to intercept that. Duke. And it's Conte. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Shevchenko.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And there's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Carter really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Shevchenko. And that pass has been well intercepted. Diouf, and he's got away from it. Scholes. Xavi Alonso. And it's Azar. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Cherki. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now this could be a chance. Diouf. That is out and behind. It's a good block.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He leaps for it. Ronaldinho gets it clear. And now they can spring out of it. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Batistuta.
But beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Kimmich ploughing through the middle. De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a searching pass. Pass is just off target.
There will be 1 minute added time.
We are into overtime. Oh, now he can run away with it. Tries one quick range.
Kena kasih kubat tu
The
kau.
first 45. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period,
A quick
perhaps.
reminder today that smoking
So
is
between
only
them,
allowed in
no
areas
goals
shown on
at
this
all
map.
so far.
Thank you for
Well,
your
this will have
cooperation.
given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Glory. Scholes. Batistuta. Zanetti deals with that comfortably. It's gone backwards.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Duke. Cannavaro cuts it out. Oh, what has happened here? Ah, he's given it away. Chance for a shot! That is certainly not what he had in mind. That's a decent ball. Let's make sure that's not getting through. Cherky. Now it's Batistuta. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
Aduh.
Batistuta gets flagged offside. De Ligt is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. The Carter are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Shoots! Will be quick to recover this. Can he stop it going out? Oh, he's been caught napping. Zanetti. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. The Carter have their third corner. And a header!
Astagfirullah.
And that's a tiny fish! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
The Carter have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Shevchenko.
Madrid really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Drogba, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, just skips past his man. Scores. Hazard. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And a quick reminder today,
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Tengah 12% nih.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think...
Takes the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch. That's very, very
Sadar
good.
guys,
You can't
baterai
ask for
HP
much more
15%.
than that. Indonesia with the corner. There first. Defending of the desperate variety. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Might come loose. Hoisted in. Oh, good line. Messi. Rooney. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's Dropper! It's hit the upright.
Jangan.
Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
So it's still 0-0. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. He's destined for the flank. Nuno Mendes. That was nowhere near his best. Drogba. Well, that's well spotted. Oh, good spread. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. He's picked his way through. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Messi. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Nuno Mendes. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Not the most convincing of passes. This is Ronaldo. Scholes. It's Batistuta. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Courtois. We've got 5 minutes till half time. And it's Belling. Nice sequence of passes this. Yamal. Right at it in a wide position. And that brings the first half to a close.
Semangat bang, terima kasih bang.
Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score
Thank
sheet.
you bang,
Time for some fresh
motivasinya.
ideas in the second period, perhaps. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Second half is up and running. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. No, that was never going to make it. Rizal. It's a pretty loose pass. Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba. Scholes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Right, Shevchenko. They are prompt with their pressing. And it's made its way to him. Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And here's Drogba. That's a cute ball. The most accurate pass. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. Essentially, their job...
Oh no, this does not look good. Now he's running
Whoa.
away. To Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He was played in well though, Peter. At least that gets approval all round.
Could be danger here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Ronaldinho. Batistita. Looking to play him in. Nicely intercepted. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very clear.
And he welcomes it in. And Shevchenko. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Laid out to the left flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tunisia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were...
And the shots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 there. Towering header! Nearly, but not quite.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Spread it left. Cannavaro.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Scholes. Shevchenko. It's a good ball out wide. Well, that's well seen too.
Son gol son.
And that will be the end of that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. boys, it's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's a sharp little ball here. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gerrard. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's well seen too. That's rather hopeful. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Drogba. Looking to play him in. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Aduh.
That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Alonso. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's only too happy to take that back. And it's Messi. Great vision. This is Messi. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ronaldinho. Now it's Hazard. No, that was never going to make it. He won't be happy with that one. Scholes. Ibrahimovic. Shevchenko. Great ball, a great chance!
Oh.
He's 11 all right!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
The referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Madrid trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
A little lost today.
It's been
Please
a
look at the screen for information on how to find
want
your
to
way
use this
around
break
the
wisely
stadium.
to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half. Big chance!
We'll simply have to tip it.
Tries one from range. Fantastic from Odegaard. That
Holy
is a
that
gem,
idea.
an absolute gem. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
49 minutes is
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it.
It's Drogba! Now, who's going to be
Yeah,
first for
come on.
this?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That has been cut short. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Long-time, excellent interception. Now it's Drogba. Xabi Alonso. Hazard. Hazard! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he cuts out the supply. And this is Drogba. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Beckenbauer. Jangan. It's been slipped through. And a chance! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! A finish right from the top draw! And they are disappearing out of sight! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Didier Drogba. Coming
So we
onto
have
the
movement
pitch
on both
is
benches.
Number
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's crossed into the middle.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. That's wonderful for the numbers. That's their second corner of the game. Euphoria, utopia.
This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
This is Messi.
There is the live figure of Ed Mills.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
No way.
Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger, but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back which makes him so key.
Yeah, he's got the lot, hasn't he? No wonder his team, and indeed his national team, have been so successful with him in the side.
And the pass is intercepted. Romero is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moments.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Scholes. That's a canny finish. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And this time surely. And again.
Kiper
No, just not quite.
Saliba is clearly kicking himself here. He
Anjir lah.
knew that was a great opportunity.
Goal kick.
Delect. There's a sharp little ball here. Cannavaro. Scholes. And this is Drogba. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Ronaldinho. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Saliba. Robertson. That's a sharp pass. The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. The most accurate pass. Danny Olmo. Real chance! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Hazard can see things others simply cannot. But Nielsen.
Yeah,
So a temporary halt to the action. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They'd rather cancel each other out in the first period.
Info man, info non, bab.
Not too much so
Info
far
non,
to
bab,
lift
oi.
anybody off their seat.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Indonesia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kimmich.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that interception was...
Oh,
he's on his own! There's the shot!
langsung ngepelain bab, koplak.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's a threatening ball. Takes a shot! It's a goal!
Sepakatan sekali kasih bang,
And
itu
there we
dulu.
have it, the two-goal cushion. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sniff.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Cannavaro. Saliba. Rijkaard. And it's Scholes. This is Drogba. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Diaz.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Cannavaro. Now it's Scholes. Lovely ball and a real... He's had a shot! And he hits the net! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Hazard.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency,
Sendiri,
but
ya.
it's potency they need.
Kemarin kekerjaan kita guys.
Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Somewhat off target. And here's Diaz.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's well positioned here. And the finish! And he stuck it away. 2 ahead, late in the to him at all.
Itu tak apa-apa yang ganda tak apa.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 13.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character
There will
to
be
survive
5
from
minutes
that.
added time.
5 minutes to add. Now it's Ronaldinho. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's that, the end. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
And a
Final
quick
thoughts,
announcement
Jim?
for the benefit
Well,
of
there was a
anybody who has
distinct
found
lack of
themselves a little
clarity
lost
or
today.
commitment
Please look at the
in
screen
everything
for
the players
information
were
on how to
trying
find
to
your
do.
way around this
Looking
stadium.
pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Guys, sabar guys, istirahat dulu guys. Istirahat sholat dulu guys. Sabar dulu guys ya, cas dulu handphonenya. Charging dulu handphone guys. Mau mati handphoneku.
Well, the tone for this game is well and good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective.
PSGC dan Persib guys ternyata kerjasama guys. Error katanya guys. Oh. Tina iya. Lewat. Lewat. Lewatnya guys. Bercanda apa guys? Hah? Atos. Tadi tuh. Di Tegalnya bumi nak.
Adrudin
RT hiji mah kahala.
Pawati Rainaya
Hah?
Eman
Rena sa?
Eman bapana bisa.
Oh, RT hijinya.
Iya.
Nah, eta RT hiji RW 4.
Ini ada opat.
Heeh, di Tongo, Tegal.
Menurut ngajeng-ngajeng itu ya teh Bapak Usuk Supriyatna pun Bapak Rahman pun Bapak almarhum, Bapak Haji Otong pun Haji, Bapak Ori pun Haji almarhum, Ibu Heliani pun Dancet, Bapak JJ pun Dancet, Bapak Adina Abdul Dani pun Kawan, Ibu Siti Diana pun
Wawu aja emang JJ apa?
Bapak Tohir pun Taman.
Aya tah Mang JJ kenal. Bisa kadinya dan tepan teh kalan. Hiji tanggal 2 anjing Kemis. Mau jeung Bapak? Mau jeung Bapak nyambunganan? Bisa jeung Bapak. Mama kemana, Bay? Mama? Istirahat dulu guys, sabar guys, handphonenya ya sedang di charger dulu guys.
The tone for this game is well.
Ayo pasti. Santai guys ya, handphonenya sedang di charger dulu guys. Komen-komen saja dulu guys, bincang-bincang. Bincang-bincang dulu saja. Lupa tadi gak charger dulu handphone aku guys. Barusan tinggal 5% pas lagi main. Kebetulan udah mendekati waktu asar, makanya aku charger dulu, sholat dulu, tapi baru naik sampai 25%. Ntar sampai 30 atau 40% kita main lagi guys. Bincang-bincang saja dulu guys, komen-komen guys. Komen saja dulu, santai. Semarian ini lagi ngupload dulu guys. Ngupload di FB. anjing we. Kawan. Sok sangkaan jeung pamajikan urang kawin ge acan. Santai guys, istirahat dulu guys, handphonenya sedang di charging dulu guys, sabar ya. Handphone kuenya lagi di charging dulu guys. Ya, main lagi guys. Ya udah bisa. Mari kita main lagi. Kita gas lagi guys.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off.
Expectation,
The
emotion.
excitement is already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became a...
It's Suka!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Kepotong.
Some really good ball movement. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he whips it in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Hazard. Scholes. And this is Drogba. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Beraldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Doué, and he was alert to it. Silvestre. Ronaldinho. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Hazard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Xavi Alonso. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gakpo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Xavi Alonso. Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Gakpo.
Hey, halus.
Big chance!
Anjir.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly barely avoidable.
Coba-coba juga teh.
Has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Andrei Shevchenko.
You thought it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And here's Doué. Brilliantly cut out. Scholes. Azar. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Yuh.
This ended up in no man's land. Shevchenko going after that. Doué. And he is slightly undercooked that one.
Tottenham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Silves. It's Ronaldinho. Van Dijk. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out wide to Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's well spotted. That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Indonesia currently
Indonesia.
behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Gakpo. He's trying to skip past his man. Drogba. Drogba! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Indonesia with the corner. There first. Van Dijk clears. Rijkaard. He'll try from distance.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
That's really well manoeuvred. Ronaldinho. And it's Drogba.
It's the Drogba.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Doué really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Drogba. And he's got the beating of it. And he shoots!
Pohon tadi oper anjir kosong kalau bilang gitu.
Confidence there.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. De Ligt. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Doué.
Anjir halus.
And the finish!
Offside anjir halus guys.
Tuck it away. And they're back in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Tottenham are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 6, Didier Drogba.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while. So time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Well, this is what we... Oh, shooting chance! He's got it all! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Andreas Shevchenko,
They say
guys.
that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals.
Salah mencet eta. Asli salah mencet, guys.
And the goalkeeper watches it past. Shevchenko. Gakpo, the magician in his feet sweeping.
Kaget, guys. Harus kayak super dia.
Rijkaard. Time added on 4 minutes. And he's intervened well there. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.
Oh, lawan Prancis, guys. Lawan Prancis. Welcome, guys.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's
Salah
someone
dengan
down there who always stands out.
No prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator.
Can he finish?
Terakhir tadi salah ngoper.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck wood, and he looks hungry for more. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So, a breakthrough already. Delict. And it's Xabi Alonso. Pops him off in and wins back the ball. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Cannavaro. Xabi Alonso looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lofty pass. Can he get? It's Drogba!
Latihan.
Oh, it's hit the post.
Kupchu.
Now it's Kupchu. It's going wide left. It's come to nothing.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Shevchenko. Now that's well seen too. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tomori. Kupchu. Here's the team's great visionary. And here's Yamal. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Udah ke hari depannya guys.
On time, excellent interception. Right, Shevchenko. He's tested it for the flank. Scholes. Now it's Tevez. Tevez has a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Ronaldinho!
Oh, labas.
Grimaldo. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
This is Hazard. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. This is a promising build-up. Saliba. Scholes. So intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, this is a... There's the shot! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. But it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Indonesia
Security
coming
staff
in
for
at
each
half-time
Please
on the
report
one
to the
of
staff
a
room
one-goal
immediately.
scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're on the way for the second half.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ronaldinho, Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And it's Paquetá. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Filippo Inzaghi, he's through on goal here. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Drogba.
Salah ngoper anjir.
Ended up in no man's land.
Kupchu.
Nicely spread. Ahmad. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's found a way through.
Oh, great feet, though.
Great chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why. Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Ahmad. Silvesh, he is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Looking for options, for movement. That's been intercepted. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Lucas Paquetá. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to play him in. He's well positioned here. Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
Substitution.
Corner number 2 there.
Oh. Salah. Satu cedak-cedik. Oh, masih bener. Saya tek naon ikok. Ngangkat HP. Saya naon ya sing bener.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it. Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as steal. Triol is one of
Kartuna
those
ya.
players who's known for reading the
Kena
game better
kartuna
than
yang
anyone.
kode verifikasi.
Untuk keluar Cina ini kena WA apa ya?
Kena naon?
Cannavaro deals with that.
Kau langsung nambahkan aku.
Dari terbaik HP.
Modric
Banyak banget.
searching past his right there.
Has been indicated.
Jadi kode verifikasinya kan nanti kena SMS.
Jadi kan kata ayah ya.
Nanti ngajamin cetan nama.
Jadi ada uang di grup ayah.
Grup ayah pasti.
And we're done.
Kan HP itu posisinya kudu pae.
Sampai
For
itu.
the want of desire,
Bahkan apa sama ieu mah layarna hungkul.
Kan otomatis. Cina aja mau otomatis ya.
Namun pae mah bakal otomatis.
Otomatis apa enak.
Mau dipindahkan kartunya kita ya kalau verifikasi. Nah,
Ngerti?
ngerti.
Nah, mendingan yang bawah HP-na ka dieu.
HP naon dia mah enggak HP lagi.
Sangka teh kana mamahkeun heula.
Ngantuk. Buka HP.
Coba teh ceurik.
Guys tadi cerita coba.
Si arek deui.
Siapa ya? Yang cerikan HP nobo. Lamun aya gantina cerik langsung aya. Enggak aya cerik kayak.
Mang puluh-puluh teh.
Si waya ya wae. Tenaga.
Yang malah enak
Bulan
apa?
ayeuna hayo. Bulan tahun ayeuna teh Eka
Iya.
Mimiti
di Cibulan.
naon?
Eta HP-na nu teu bobot.
Oh, berarti eta HP teh studi bobot lain sakali.
Ento.
Sereman.
Mesreman.
Oh, palingan teh sakali ti bobot leuwih beunang layar. Dasar
Itu udah bahasa lagi geus beunang layar masa. Eta teh karek ganti mang LCD teh ka anyar keneh.
teu make anti goresnya.
Tuh.
Palingan teh.
Aing.
Oh, namun ganti layar mun bisa mah aya leuwih duit mah langsung meuli ieu. Anti gores, ngan anti gores.
Mamang mending kayaknya beli HP daripada hayang ngomen mah. Sakali ngomen 350. Hayo nya gitu. Ah beli.
Ente mah back 250 ya. Mah aja mun back 175.
Di mana? Pada membaca LCD na, timang itu LCD na.
Mah aja mah meuli online. LCD.
Nomor
Tuh nu ku si wisi bah ge ayeuna
All
halus
we
nang
have
mah.
here, there's a real
Kan
expected
125. Masang 50.
any minute now.
nama aja ya bro.
Oh,
Stage is set for a
Masang.
scoring showdown here. The supporters in great
ada si hayang lah
There's a
tuh.
real sense of anticipation.
Encan hayang we.
Game on.
Nawa kan nama apa ya? Nah HP.
Can hayang ya operate negara itu ya.
Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work. And Frank Rijkaard
Si kapag ito kesulun tadi mah.
Kan ayo ngaji baladna.
Naon? Nobar mungkul kadar sih.
Nobar naon.
This role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his caliber
Nya anu ngapain nggak nobar rajin mah.
do that.
Enggak juga nonton rajin ibu.
Nah YouTube betah bareng nonton atuh. Aya terenjang kieunan ge anteng we. Sama kesel.
Yang mengasal datangnya.
Meuli HP ke mana kok kira-kira?
Gerah bang kalau ngomong insiden kayak tadi.
Urang mananya unggul.
Kan monceng kaki gerah tetap tuan.
Brazil clearly
Nya bisi aya nilik buat yang sanu apa.
it was always going to be intercepted.
Asa bakal di level
You have just joined us.
Ini
Well,
cewek si
you've missed
pasti.
no goals.
Anyar ke namanya.
Came from.
Can. Hampir barang yang itu sudah sipa apa?
He should have made them pay.
D'Souza has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well.
Divisi.
Won't let him
Divisi
forget
aya
that.
murah, mangga boga nomor konter.
Height could make all the
Hari
difference
ge
on
hari
early set
dengan nu
pieces.
ieu ti ditu.
tapi urutnya
Mantu, Grace.
Dengan dede, jadinya cici gugur kayaknya tidak.
Tuh, ieu mah parigi.
Ya sih Mang Dedem.
ya sabar aja
Kan 108. 100.
asa meningkot mental langsung yang dibagi
1.800.000. Nang nawar ya tuh.
mana yang kayak HP pocok
Oh, mau pocong boleh marurah daripada ieu.
pocok nu kalau nu sabar
Ulah, nu alus ngabejaan nu alus. Kamerana alus deui nya. Pocong 8. Pocong 8.
Jika IP nih
Hah, pocong 8. Belum itu.
ih bukan alus nama itu
Hah, pocong 8.
alus atau bersih kameranya
Eh.
jika IP lagi
Iya, nu alus kamera mah.
Perfect timing. Perfect
Pocong Infinix ada alus kamera.
ya mah ada itu tujuan ya bangsa kita kan alusnya cuma jika tina iya nanti kamera biasa nih mah
Heeh. Tuh kok sih make bangsa kamera TikTok itu iya. Ya, itu kan pocong 8. Harganya di bawah 2 juta lah. Mau mastikeun yang di bawah sakitu we. Ayeuna mah. Ayo bae teh mah awal biji mah 2 juta ke atas. Mah kok beki lila mah apa beki murah langsung halus ge.
Separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. It's
Dan
run
saran di emang mah mun bangsa ek meuli HP mah ulah tina online meskipun loba anu aralus, ek memang batur ge loba nu kajadian alusnya. Ya bisa kebenaran orang atau kuana bisa kebenaran apes. Kecuali mana TikTok asik. Sok aya gina TikTok. Bangsa main iPhone, aya main Android na gini. Kebetulan TikTok eta. Di Tasik aya mah aja mah kenalan. Yang nu murah ge gampang. Tinggal nelpon heula. Tinggi nu bangun HP itu tinggi aya kayaknya tinggi hapus ku sisi Pak. Da di sisi di dia teh. Hampir kelas IP dah kameranya teh. Pokoknya mah jadi meja yang dicekel kieu ge teh kena ganggu. Ya makan ngomong enggak ganggu tuh. Oh guys, aing kalau iklan pocong bae di endorse henteu lah bae. Sugana ya pihak pocong lalajo ambil di endorse. Tapi asli udah. Mana harga pocong kok? Butuhna jeung gaming yang lain mau pati kuateun pocong mah alus karena memang gede karena 8. Cuman da anggar kan aya kekuranganna lah jangan bangsa apa sih majang popotoan
alus pisan masih sinematik nih alus eta nu bada bikin HP pocong
oh produsen poco ya endorse ya oi iklan keun urang tapi akhirnya jang gaming mah kurang sih aslinya
separated by the game's only goal. Moved on forwards.
main kan bang?
Nice one too, very nice.
Dan lagi kantong sakit kan?
Kurang terfokus kok cicing lain masalah kepaksa.
hurt with their backs
Kan
to goal.
suka.
Saliba cuts out the pass. Some intricate passing looking
Isi
to
Iksan
progress
pocong.
forward.
Itu halus kameranya.
Now it's
Masuk
come to
zaman
that.
di wetan gitu. Main game wetan. Ternyata pocong isi Iksan.
They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product.
Buka duit
Sama
sedikit.
sama bisa kayak pocong kamera di tengahnya sih.
Itu pocong terbaru.
Xabi Alonso has created
Mahal
one
ya,
goal
terbaru
already.
ya. Anyarkannya.
Sergio,
Terima
what are you
bibir.
thinking? They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all got a little timid. In the end, they found themselves
Buka
pending
duit 11 juta main
4 minutes ago.
di iPhone. Pembelian iPhone HP yang GBRT ini mah.
And it's Xabi Alonso.
iPhone.
Kamu iPhone dan bang abang.
Berat lah.
A good win of the ball.
Kejenting beli kamera sekali tapi tidak.
Ronaldinho.
Bang 20.000 50
Indonesia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defense.
Bang ini aja tuh berapa kata itu?
Suruh
Ya
pilih.
dibayar bang. Ini semua menikah dan
Kamera gak ini daripada beli komputer beli itu.
Unnecessary
Kan
urgency,
butuh.
but it's
Emang
potency
ada
they need.
pangabutuhan kahayang.
That's been
Terus sih,
intercepted.
yang barang mesti butuhan.
Shifted into the play.
cina yang
1-0 as we head towards the end. Scholes
Nge-reset nih.
never out of the action for
kan
very
ini
long.
ya.
Oh, he's having a go!
Jadi bojong.
Seriusnya tahu.
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yang balik dari
Email na.
email kan itu nih.
They're not going to be
Penting
overly
banget.
worried
ID reset mah email
from that
penting.
sort of distance.
Kamu mesti bingung ya reset HP.
Cina gitu. Kalau
Oh,
bisa
well
bawa
played, well
itu,
sorted
kan
out.
itu gitu.
Now it's Drogba.
Itu teh kan jadi sistem itu ya dia langsung memperbarui kesarangan.
Now has been
Ada
well
mencet
intercepted.
jadi diperbarui tapi baru di
Final seconds now.
Pakai
reset yang pakai kan orang perlu itu nggak instan gitu si sopir nanti tak karena misalnya itu teh pasti bacaan ribot reset
Preserve the tightest of leads.
kosno itu karena di reset kumang
Taking in the
jadi
accolades,
bakal ya
having
bacaan
been named
gitu
man of
jadi
the
salah
match.
mencet kan di reset reset
melalui kosnya dari chat.
kan harta itu kumang di reset tapi kan aman segala kok HP betah aing jadi iklan HP kia guys iklan HP lah ada kadang penonton lagi saya kia di endorse hantu ini bisa berani misalnya live mas 3 jam